The Gravel Ridge Sewer Improvement District 213 is the perfect example of a small utility that's moving away from its lagoon wastewater treatment system to meet new nutrient limits.
The improvement district and the commissioners, Dan and Cindy, and all of their commissioners recognize the need to make necessary improvements to enhance the treatment capabilities of the facility.
While the community is quite small, the quality of the engagement from the stakeholders and the facility owners really elevated this as one of our 2023 WWD top projects. Now, Gravel Ridge's customers are primarily residential, although they do also serve a handful of commercial customers. As the state of Arkansas pushed for lower nutrient limits, particularly total phosphorus and total nitrogen, the plant's lagoon treatment system just could not comply with those new limits while also meeting the needs of the facility.
But the smaller streams that many of these small facilities discharge to have to meet a 10 milligram per liter BOD and a 15 milligram per liter total suspended solids, or in that range.
Mhm.
And lagoons cannot meet those kind of limitations. And so then they have to transition to a more traditional type of activated sludge treatment.
Despite being a 50-year-old facility, the commissioners and the stakeholders recognized the need for these upgrades, and they even went above and beyond in making this a reality.
They recognize the need to uh, construct a facility that would treat wastewater to the state standards, but they went the extra mile and they had a company come in to do an infiltration inflow study on their collection system that has just been completed that recommends improvements to their sewer collection system to decrease the amount of infiltration that occurs during rain events.
The result? An activated sludge treatment system that meets the total phosphorus and total nitrogen limits without problem. Better yet, the lagoons they took out of service serve a different purpose because the wastewater system, like many others throughout the United States, deals with inflow and infiltration during wet weather events.
So during wet weather flows or rain events, when the flows pick up, we can pump the excess flow out and store it in the lagoons for a few days until dry weather comes back, and then we take that excess water in the lagoons and drain it back through the treatment process.
Storm overflow isn't the only purpose for those, however, as they also can store sludge, which saves the utility on costs for sludge treatment and sludge dewatering. Capping off the treatment system is a move to ultraviolet disinfection from chlorination due to pressures from the state.
The state now is requiring facilities that chlorinate or disinfect by using chlorination, then to dechlorinate because if there's chlorine residual going to the stream, they want you to get the chlorine residual out of the wastewater.
In the end, the facility is now able to meet all of those state standards while repurposing its old assets and also staging itself for the future. And that's why it's a 2023 WWD top project.